आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक् प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रम् अथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Second chapter, fourth mantra. Pratibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam विद्यया विन्दते मृतम् We are seeing the very important mantra in the entire Upanishadic teaching. Shrotrasya Shrotram, the eye of the eye, Manaso Manaha, mind of the mind. That teaching the Upanishad gives in a one-word statement. The teaching is over, the Guru-Sishya Sambhashana is over. Now Upanishad comes, presents the teaching in its style. Guru-Sishya style puriyala namakku. Upanishad style innum superior irukum. So that mantra itself tells the style of the Upanishad. Pratibodha viditam matam. Matam means Brahman is known. This understanding is real Brahma Jnanam Matam. How is that understanding? Pratibodha viditam. Bodham, bodham, prati viditam, pratibodha viditam. Bodha means vritti, the knowledge, that which occurs in the form of thought. Pratibodha means every thought, in every pratyaya, that Brahman is viditam, means evident. Pratibodha. In every thought, that Brahman is evident. Viditam. Not even one thought. Bodham, bodham. That is pratibodham. In every thought. As the witnesser of the thought. Brahman is one for whom the vritti is the object. Brahman is one for whom the thought or the vritti or pratyaya is an object. If you want to put in other way round, for all the vrittis, for all thoughts, or for all pratyayas, who is subject, that subject is Brahman. So, pratibodha viditam matam. Whoever knows like this, whoever understands in this manner, amritatvam hi vindate, they will attain immortality. They attain immortality. How to understand this? Amritatvam vindate. They attain immortality means they recognize the knowers of that Brahman. They recognize that I am this consciousness. I have no mortality at all. I have no mortality. I have no death at all. I am the immortal Atma witnessing the arrival and departure of the body. I am the eternal Atma witnessing the arrival of the mortal body, departure of the mortal body. The witnesser of the mortal body, the witnesser of the mortal body's departure must be what? Immortal. The witnesser of mortal body, the witnesser of the departure mortal body must be immortal. Therefore, amritatvam hi vindate. This is called amritatvam. This is called liberation. This is called moksha. This is called atma jnana, self-knowledge. If you want to put in other words, once I recognize I am immortal Atman, all-pervading eternal consciousness, the mortal body's limitations, modifications, all disparities will not belong to me. They will not touch to me. Therefore, I am free from all disturbances which are happening in the body-mind complex. On the other hand, I am the witnesser of all the sorrows. I am the witnesser of all the modifications. I am the witnesser of all the problems. For that I have given one example. You remember? When a person says, I have sorrow, Swamini. I have sorrow. I have a house means what? I am not the house. I am the possessor of the house. Listen carefully. I have a house. I have a car. That means what? I am a possessor of 2-bedroom flat. But I am not the flat. I am the possessor of the car. I am not the car. Similarly, when I say, I have sorrow, now tell me, apply the same principle. I have sorrow means what? I am not sorrow. Sorrow is possessed by me. Therefore, pratibodha viditam matam amritatvam hi vindate. Therefore, This Atma, who is the subject, witnesser, consciousness, can never be known. It can never be known. It can never come under a knowable object, a knowable thing. Known list, unknown list. You cannot put either consciousness in the known list or unknown list. Because the knower of the known list, the knower of the unknown list must be separate from the list. யோசிச்சு பாருங்க நல்லா. The knower of the known list, the knower of the unknown list must be different, separate from the list. Therefore, why this list business I am talking in? Never try to struggle to see the Atma outside. All your struggles are meaningless. All your struggles to know the Atma, all are futile, meaningless. Because the knower can never be known. What is the example? The fire can burn everything in the world. The fire can burn everything, but it cannot burn itself. What a greatness! Fire can burn everything. It cannot burn itself. Similarly, Atma knows everything, but Atma never come under a knowable object. Atmana vindate viryam. How is this possible? This knowledge, pratibodha viditam. You will get it, don't disappoint. Atmana vindate. Atmana means by the mind, which has got sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, viveka, vairagya, shamadamadi shatka sampatti, mumukshutvam. Such a mind very easily catch this teaching. No doubt in that. கஷ்டமே இல்லை. நம்ம வேலையெல்லாம் என்னன்னா, Vedanta is not revealing Atma. Vedanta is not revealing even Anatma. It is not the business of Vedanta. Vedanta business is only to sort out Atma in the pakkam, Anatma in the pakkam. Taniya pirikkiradhu da vela. Vedanta teaching makes, Vedanta's teaching main aim is what? To sort out the Atma and Anatma. Once you sort out, you can know it's their real nature, and that sorting out, the one who sort out through his mind, pure mind, owns up that eternal Atma. For that I have given an example. There are two types of words. Words of introduction, words of description. I was talking in the last class. I have given a hint. Just I will give the importance here in this context. Words of introduction, words of description. Words of introduction means very important, very subtle also. Suppose a person is standing in front of me. Person is standing in front of me, and I do not know who is that person. I am experiencing the person who is standing in front of me. My father comes and gives the introduction, introduce the person. He is so and so. He is a great musician. He is so and so, he belongs to this place, he has got so many titles, he introduced the person. That is called introductory words. Introductory words. those words of my father are not giving me the experience of the person. Those words of my father, who is introducing the person, those words are not giving me the experience of that musician. Why? Before my father introducing those words about the musician, I have the experience of the person, musician. Therefore, my father's words merely gives an introduction only. After the introductory words, I need not have a separate experience of that musician. Is it necessary? You understand, before my father giving the introduction about that person, I have already experienced that person. Even though I have experienced that person, since I do not know who is he, it is as good as unknown. I don't have knowledge about that person, but I have experience. So my father's words are important or not? Important. My father's introductory words about that person are important. At the same time, my father's words cannot give the experience of the person need not give the experience of the person, because I have already got the experience of that person before the introductory words. These are called introduction, words of introduction. Okay, keep it aside now. There are different, another second type of words of description. Words of description. Suppose I talk about Rameshwaram. I give lot of description. The sanctity of that place, the holiness in that place, how historically it is famous, and how it is the Rama's whole, everything describe. I'll describe whatever happened, where are the things. The whole Ramayana, whatever take place there, I describe. This is called description. After description, you have to experience the Rameshwaram. Yes, Swamini, you said very nice, Rameshwaram. After this description, I want to experience the Rameshwaram. Why? I have never gone, even I am in Tamil Nadu, till today I have never gone to Rameshwaram. Therefore, I am very happy you have arranged the camp, Rameshwaram camp. Therefore, your description, you have given the description. Now I have to experience. So these words are called words of description. Words of description are those which requires the experience later. Words of description are those which require the experience later. See the difference between these two. Now the question is, why this big story, all these things, and this teaching, the scriptural teaching comes under introductory words or descriptory words. We have to understand. See the example. Since I am already experiencing the consciousness, in every thought I am aware of aham iti. Pratibodha viditam matam, self-evident awareness I am in every thought. But I do not know that thought witnesser I am. I, the original consciousness, I do not know. Even though I am experiencing from my childhood. But my Guru comes and brings the teaching, the words, introduce. Pratibodha viditam matam. Shastra gives the introductory words. Chakshusha chakshu, shrotrasya shrotram, manaso manaha. Oh, then you will say, after listening from the Upanishads, the Guru, the words, introductory words about Atma, Do you want to experience the Atma? I understand before my teacher giving the words of introductory words of Shastra, I have already experiencing the same. Now I have understood that. I need not have any separate experience. So therefore, Shastra words come under introductory words. Shastra words comes under introductory words or words of introduction. Words of introduction. There is no necessity of experience of that Atma after the introduction. That description, if suppose Veda, Shruti gives the description of Atma. And now, description எல்லாம் முடிச்சிட்டு ஓகே சுவாமி நான் டிக்கெட் வாங்கிட்டு அப்புறம் பார்த்துட்டு வரேன் ஆத்மா. Now tell me, you have to wait to see Atma after the description, or you have already experiencing the Atma before that introduction? Tell me. You are already experiencing. How simple Vedanta, no? So therefore Vedanta teaching the words of introduction they are. What they are telling? You are already experiencing that. I need not reveal. I give only introduction. Even though I am experiencing, since suppose I am not exposed to Shastra, even though I am every day experiencing that, witnessing the thought, I, aham iti, consciousness is there, but I never say I am Brahman. I am Brahma. Instead of saying I am Brahman, what I say? I am Brahma, a deluded person. சொல்றோமா இல்லையோ? என்ன சுவாமி ஒரே டென்ஷன், ஒரே ஆங்ஸைட்டி, ஒரே படப்படப்பு, என்ன இல்லைன்னா இன்னும் introductory words வரலன்னு அர்த்தம். Once the introductory words comes from the Guru's mouth, which are nothing but the Shastra words, oh, this is what Brahman already I am experiencing from long time. அப்பா எவ்வளவு நிம்மதி பாருங்க. இதுக்காக திருப்பி கஷ்டப்பட வேண்டாமே. I need not struggle. So remember this. Shastra words are words of introduction. You need, people are struggling to know Atma. எவ்வளவு சொன்னாலும் சுவாமினி நம்ம போய் திருப்பி போய் தியானம் பண்ணணும், பண்ணாதான் நமக்கு ஆத்மா கிடைக்கும். எங்க நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜன்மாதான். Listen once again Kenopanishad anartham, if I have not grasped. So that's such a mind. Whoever understands this, they will get adida atmana vindate viryam, a subtle mind. This is called revelation. This is called sampradaya. Guru Sishya Parampara Yatu Agachati Tatu Agamaha. Now we understand. What is Agama? Shastra means that which is coming from that beginningless time. Not my new words, not my invention. I cannot say, I am a great sannyasini, I have studied 15 years. You are all, after all, housewives, struggling in samsara. உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் எப்படி மோட்சம் வரும் அப்படி சொல்லலாமா? What I have to say? You are already experiencing that Brahman. This is what our teachers, great acharyas, revealed in this manner. They never looked down upon any human being. I should not belittle. You are a sinner, you have done lot of papa. எல்லாம் சொல்லவே கூடாது, தப்பு. பரம்பரா சம்பிரதாயம் இல்லைன்னு அப்படி எல்லாம் பண்ணுவா. That's why all great acharyas, with the help of Shastra, they have revealed the truth which is already experiencing by the Shishya. So how happy now, tell me. That's why Vidyaya Vindate Amritam. This is Vidya, this is Jnana, this is knowledge. Jnana Yogyata Prapti is called Viryam. Once that Jnana Yogyata Prapti comes, வெயிட்டிங் ஃபார் Thursday கிளாஸ் எவ்ரிடே. யோக்கியதா, அதுதான் ஞான யோக்கியதா. எப்போ வருமா Thursday கிளாஸ், எப்போ வருமா? when I want to say, I want to see Swamini urgently. எதுக்குண்ணா? சுவாமினி பேசணும், ஐ வாண்ட் டு லிசன். இதுதான் ஞான யோக்கியதா. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஆர்வம் வந்தது என்ன, யூ ஹவ் காட் எ ஞான யோக்கியதான்னு அர்த்தம். இப்போ ஹாலிடேஸ் வருமோ அண்ணா இன்னும் ஞான யோக்கியத்தை வரலன்னு அர்த்தம். பரவாயில்ல, வந்துடும். நெக்ஸ்ட் இயருக்கோ 2 இயர்ஸ்க்கோ வந்துடும். நாட் ஃபார் யூ, யூ ஆர் ஆல் குவாலிஃபைடுன்னு. வித்யா விந்ததே அமிர்தம். த்ரூ நாலேஜ். ஒன்ஸ் ஞான யோக்கியதா கம்ஸ், யூ ரஷ் டு த கிளாஸ். Once you rush to the class, what will happen? 1 hour spellbound. Your mind soak into that Shastra, Vidyaya, you get the knowledge. Amritam tvam vindate. You will get that Shravanam. Through Shravanam, you will get that knowledge. If edu konjam baaki irundha, adu manana nididhyasanam moolama. That's why next Upanishad kuda will continue. So that's Shravanam, manana, nididhyasanam ella class loye nadakattam. Enna vidakudadu. So therefore, this mantra is very, very important mantra. Another important 3 points I would like to give. The knowledge, there are 3 possibilities of knowledge. 3 possibilities of knowledge. Number 1 is sambhavana. Number 2 is asambhavana. Asambhavana. Number 3 is viparita bhavana. Viparita bhavana. What it means now? Sambhavana means knowing as it is. Knowing as it is the first possibility of knowledge. First possibility. I have understood that as it is. Anything in the world. அது எப்படி இருக்கு அப்படியே I have grasped. Anything. This is called sambhavana. Knowing as it is. Number 2, asambhavana means not knowing as it is. Not knowing. This is the second possibility of knowledge. என்ன knowledge? Not knowing is the knowledge. தெரியறது என்ன? தெரியாதுன்னு தெரியறது என்ன? இல்லையோ? நல்லா தெரியறது சுவாமினி. ஆஹா, சம்பாவனா. தெரியவே இல்லை சுவாமினி, அசம்பாவனா. அதையும் நாலெட்ஜ் தான். ஏன்னா தெரியலன்னு தெரியும் இல்லையா? தெரியாததுன்னு தெரியும், தெரியும் அது தெரியும். ஸோ சம்பாவனா அசம்பாவனா. இங்க வாட் இஸ் த தேர்ட் ஒன்? ஒண்ணுதான், விபரீத பாவனா. knowing in other way. Knowing other way, different way, in a different way. These are the 3 possibilities. These are the 3 possibilities in any knowledge, anywhere, at any time, to anyone. அவனுடைய நாலெட்ஜ் எதுல மூணுல ஏதோ ஒண்ணுக்கு வரணும். எனக்கு தெரியும், சொல்லு, சம்பாவனையா அசம்பாவனையா விபரீத பாவனா. மியூசிக் தெரியுமா? சம்பாவனை. மியூசிக் தெரியாதா? அசம்பாவனை. மியூசிக் 100 மாதிரி டிஃப்ரெண்டா தெரியறது என்ன? விபரீத பாவனை. எல்லாமே அதே மாதிரி பிரம்மனு கூட, the knowledge of Brahman also, people, there are 3 possibilities of knowing Brahman. Knowing the Brahman as it is, exactly what Shastra want to say, that as it is. என்ன அடையாளம் என்ன? You will get அமிர்தத்வம், சம்சய ரஹிதத்வம், துக்க நிவர்த்தி எல்லாமே வந்துடும், பெனிஃபிட். புரியலன்னு அசம்பாவனை, பிரம்மனு தெரியாது, unknown to me. இது 2 பரவாயில்ல. 3வது கேட்டகரி வந்து டேஞ்சர். knowing the Brahman in a different way. அதுதான் கஷ்டமானது. ஜாகிரதையா இருக்கணும். ரொம்ப நல்லா புரிஞ்சு போச்சு சம்பாவனா, வெல் அண்ட் குட், வெரி வெரி குட். புரியவே இல்லை சுவாமினா, ஓகே, ignorance is bliss. Suppose if I understand Brahman in a different way, Upanishad is going to talk all those obstacles. Next third chapter onwards, it is going to come. Now, these are the three possibilities of knowledge. Then, next mantra we will read. And one more point I have said in the last class, I got doubt. Those two statements should not confuse you. The third mantra, what we have seen? Yes, avijnatam vijanatam, vijnatam avijanatam. What statement I did? Na? Brahman is not known for the knower of Brahman. Chonna. Brahman is not known. Na sollala. Upanishad is telling. Brahman is not known to the knower of Brahman. Brahman is known to the unknown, unknower, na? Who do not know the Brahman, for him it is known. This is a very, very tricky statement. Brahman is known for the ignorant people. Brahman is not known to the wise people. This is the எப்படி புரிஞ்சுக்கணும்? என்ன சுவாமினி சரியா சொன்னாங்களா இல்லையா? ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் மே கெட் டவுட். நான் கரெக்டாக தான் சொன்னேன். சாஸ்திரம் என்ன சொன்னதோ அதான் சொன்னேன். இதனோட அர்த்தம் என்னன்னா, பிரம்மன் இஸ் நாட் நோன் டு த வைஸ் பீப்புள்னா, வைஸ் பீப்புள் கேன் நெவர் ஆப்ஜெக்டிஃபை த பிரம்மன். நல்லா கொட்டை எழுதுக்கோங்க. அப்புறம் வீட்டுக்கு போய் என்னமோ கேனோபனிஷத்து அதுக்கு தான் அபவ் ஹெட்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. சிம்பிள். Brahman is not known to the wise people. And anartham, the wise people, jnanis, can never know the Brahman as an object. Clear though? That is why I said Brahman is not known. Known and chonna enna aidu? Object aidu. He cannot be a wise person. He is other wise person. So Brahman is not known to the wise people. That means wise people never see the Brahman as an object, because every object comes under known. The second statement is Brahman is known to ignorant people. Brahman is known to ignorant person. Ignorant person alone objectify the Brahman. Paatha hai Brahman nu solluva. என்ன அர்த்தம்? பார்க்கலன்னு அர்த்தம், தெரிஞ்சுக்கலன்னு அர்த்தம். Ignorant person only knows Brahman and anartham. This is, pun is there. You have to understand this. Ignorant person anna, I know Brahman. And yaral chonna, go away from that place. Anybody says, people are there giving lectures, writing books and books. I have seen Brahman, I have seen Atma, and I will show you also. That's why Upanishad is very carefully said. Vijnatam avijanatam. Statement. So therefore Brahman is known to the ignorant person. Adi tappuda actual. Enna puriyadha avanukku? Whatever you see is not Brahman. Whatever you experience is also not Brahman. Why? It become object. Tell me now, ignorant people knows them. They are known to the ignorant people. It is unknown to wise people. You have to contemplate. Now next fifth mantra. Iha chedavedi tatha satyamasti. Na chediha vedin mahati vinashtihi. Bhuteshu bhuteshu vichitya dhiraha pretyasman lokad amrita bhavanti. Very important mantra. Jnana phalam, he gives, Upanishad gives here, Jnana stuti. the glorification of the knowledge. If they do not know, also Upanishad is doing ninda, criticizing those people who do not know Brahman. Iha avedit chet atha satyam asti. Avedit means one knows in the manner already explained above. Third, fourth mantra. Very powerful Upanishad this is. Very, very powerful. Dashing Upanishad, I can say. I love these statements. Avedit means knowing. One knows Brahman. Where? Iha, in this life. In this life. Manushya Janmani in artham. Avedit, in the same manner, what I have said in Sambhavana. Same way if you understand. Atha, then, Satyam Asti. Your life is meaningful, purposeful. Satyamappa. Your life is purpose, meaningful now. எதுக்கு வந்தியோ அந்த வேலை முடிச்சாச்சு என்ன அர்த்தம். எதுக்காக வந்தியோ அந்த வேலை முடிச்சாச்சு. இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? ஜாலி ஜாலி. You can enjoy that whole creation, rest of the life. Wonderful, no? Satyamasti means your life becomes, there is a meaning in your life. எதுக்காக பிறந்தேனோ I do not know. It's crying. எதுக்கு இது? இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் பேச்சே வரக்கூடாது லைஃப்ல. So, I want, I'll show my gratitude to my parents, I'll show gratitude to my guru, I'll show gratitude again to Ishvara. Wonderful. Nandanavanam. Life is Nandanavanam. The world is Nandanavanam. Life you can enjoy. Satyam asti. Na avediti chet. If one does not know Brahman, one does not know Brahman, what? Iha, in this life. And the Iha is important. எனக்கு புண்ணியம் வருமா? நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென்மாவது எனக்கு மோட்சம் வருமா? கேட்கக்கூடாது. My students especially. I don't want to listen to that type of words. I am very little, cruda pesreno, ruda. Don't think like that. My wish is you all should get here itself, in this Janma itself, that knowledge. எவ்வளோ கேட்டதுக்கு அப்புறம் கூட நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென்மாலாம் வருவேன் அட்லீஸ்ட் சுவாமினி நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென்மாலாவது வராதா எனக்கு? இதுக்கு நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென்மா? வாட் அபவுட் திஸ் ஜென்மா? Why you want to waste this Janma? That's why Upanishad is using Iha, in this Janma, here now itself. Avediti chet mahati vinashti. Inilama podlam. Mahati vinashti enna. It's a great loss. பணம் போனா போகட்டும், எல்லாம் போனாலும் போகட்டும். எது போகக்கூடாது? ஞானம் வராமலே இந்த லைஃப் போகக்கூடாது. அதுதான் பார்த்துக்கணும். Upanishad is telling, if a person doesn't get knowledge in this birth, it is the greatest loss in the world. There is no other loss at all. That is not a loss at all. If you lose the people, if you lose the money, if you lose the name and the fame, anything other than this knowledge, they are not at all loss at all. Shastra says greatest loss is not getting Brahma Jnana in this birth. Therefore, any loss comes, never bother. இது ஒரு லாஸ். ஏன்னா அதெல்லாம் லாஸே கிடையாது. நிறைய முமுக்ஷு ஃபார் ஆர்டினரி பீப்புளுக்கு அது பிக் இஷ்யூ. பணம் போனா, ஹெல்த் போனா, பீப்புள் எனிபடி நோ கான். தே கோ, நாட் கான் பர்மனென்ட்லி, ஈவன் தே கோ அவே ஃப்ரம் வாட் லைஃப் வேஸ்ட்னா. அரே லைஃப் வேஸ்ட் கிடையாதப்பா. Your life is there further in future. Get Jnanam. That's what Mahati Vinashtihi. Vinashti means again Janma, Marana, Dukkha, again he has to born, lot of problems he has to face again. இந்த மாதிரி பாடி வருமோ தெரியாது, இப்பிறவி தப்பினால் எப்பிறவி, அம்மோ பயமா இருக்க, இப்பவே வேண்டாம். அதுதான் வினஷ்டி என்ன அர்த்தம். என்ன நோய் வருமோ என்ன தெரியும், யாருக்கு தெரியும்? Chronic disease begins in the childhood. What he can study, what he understand. பகவான் எவ்வளவு அழகா நமக்கு எல்லாம் கொடுத்துருக்காரு. இப்போ இது மிஸ் ஆகலாமா? இந்த மாதிரி ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. குருடன் ஆகாமலே, காது இல்லாமலே, கண் இல்லாமலே கஷ்டப்படுறா, கால் இல்லாமலே, ஒன்னு இல்லாமலே, படம் இல்லாமலே, மேதஸ் இல்லாமலே, ஒன்னு இல்லாமலே கஷ்டப்படுறான். அரே பகவான் இவளெல்லாம் கொடுத்துருக்காரே நமக்கு. அதுதான் வினஷ்டி. தெரியாது என்ன கர்மா ரெடியா இருக்கு ரன்னிங் ரேஸ்ல. சஞ்சித கர்மா எது ரெடியா இருக்கு என்ன தெரியும்? தஸ்மாத் ஜாக்ரதா, பி அலர்ட். மஹதி வினஷ்டிஹி, இன்ஃபினிட் லாஸ் அர்த்தம், கிரேட் லாஸ். தேர்ஃபோர் பெட்டர் நெவர் கிவ் சான்ஸ் டு another animal life. இப்போ ஹியூமன் லைஃப் ஒன்லி சுவாமி, நெக்ஸ்ட் பர்த் கூட ஹியூமன் லைஃப்னு யாரோ சொல்றாங்கன்னு கேட்குறான். தீஸ் பீப்புள் ஆர் நோ வெரி வெரி இன்டெலிஜென்ட். ஏன்னா இந்த வருஷம் ஞானமே வராது இந்த ஜென்மல. எனி ஹவ் சுவாமினி எங்கேயோ சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, இப்போ மனிதன் ஜென்மம் வந்தா நெக்ஸ்ட் கூட மனிதன் ஜென்மன்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க இல்லையோ. ஏன்னா தே வாண்ட் டு கெட் கன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ஃப்ரம் த சுவாமினி. ஏன்னா இந்த ஜென்மா சப்போஸ் வி டோன்ட் கெட், நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென்மல வருவேமா? ஐ டு நாட் நோ. சாஸ்திர சேஸ் யுவர் கர்மா, சஞ்சித்த கர்மலாம் எது பவர்ஃபுல்லா இருக்குமோ அதுதான் டக்குன்னு வந்துடும். crocodile கரப்பாம்பூச்சோ எதுக்கு அனவசியமா அந்த மாதிரி கஷ்டப்படணும்? மிஸ் ஆகலாமா இந்த மாதிரி? அதுக்கு தான் Thursday Wednesday class also. Mahati Vinashti. So whoever knows this Brahman, Vichitya Bhuteshu Bhuteshu. Who knows this Brahman, what they do? Vichitya, having discriminate this. No, I don't want to waste my life. This life should be meaningful. Let's say sometimes I will say very sharply also, hey, don't bother about your even family members. Family members means if they come and learn, well and good. I need not waste my life. I can provide everything whatever they want. வந்தால வரட்டும், ஞானம் அடையட்டும், அவங்களுக்காக நானும் இந்த கோல் விட மாட்டேன். I will provide everything for them, but I don't want to miss. That's why an husband, wife, father, mother, all relations only relative up to that line only. I never ignore them, but at the same time, because of this love and affection, because of that attraction towards the family, attachment, I should not pulled by them at any time. So I must be powerful. Either I must have capacity to pull them, otherwise drop them. அவங்களுக்கு பிராப்தம் இருக்கணுமே. ப்ரே பண்றேன் அவங்களுக்கு கூட வரணும். ஏன்னா நம்ம கூட இருக்காங்களே, எல்லாம் ப்ரொவைட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க, அவங்களுக்கு கூட வரட்டும் வந்து நம்ம help them. They are not coming, they are so adamant because of prarabdha karma or something, I do not know. They are pulling towards that. What I have to do? Drop. இதுதான் ஜாகிரதையா இருக்கணும். எஸ் சீக்கர். இங்கதான் மெனி பீப்புள் முமுக்ஷுஸ் ஆல்சோ வீக்கு, அதே பவர்ஃபுல். அப்படி புஷ்ல அந்த பக்கம் போயிடும். சுவாமினி முடியல சுவாமினி, என்ன பண்றது? பிடுங்கள் பிடுங்களா. யூ க்ரோ டு சச் அன் எக்ஸ்டென்ட் டு பிரிங் தெம் திஸ் சைடு. வரலையோ, இஃப் யுவர் பவர் இஸ் தட் பவர் இஸ் மோர் டாமினன்ட், blissfully drop. இதுல ஜாகிரதையா இருங்க. சொல்லிட்டேன் ஒரு வாட்டி, திருப்பி எப்பாவது சொல்லுவேன், இந்த மாதிரி சொல்ல மாட்டேன். ஸோ பூதேஷு பூதேஷு விசித்யா, விவேகம் கிருத்வான் அர்த்தம். விசித்யா மீன்ஸ் இதுதான், விவேகம் கிருத்வான். நீங்க வீட்டுக்குள்ள போய் பண்ண மாட்டேன், நானே பண்றேன் உங்களுக்காக ஹோம்ஒர்க். இப்படி எல்லாம் சொல்றது எதுக்குன்னா விவேகம் கிருத்வான் அர்த்தம். நல்லா யோசிச்சு டிஸ்கிரிமினேஷன் பண்ணி, எஸ் ட்ரூ, இதெல்லாம் விவேகம். பூதேஷு பூதேஷு, பூதஹ மீன்ஸ் பாடி. இன் த பாடிஸ் universal love he develops. What is the corollary? Bhuteshu bhuteshu. Once he knows the consciousness Brahman everywhere, he loves everyone. Bhuteshu bhuteshu vichitya. Seeing Atma, the consciousness, the Chaitanyam in every being. That is the universal love spontaneously take place in the Jnani. Spontaneously take place. Asmat lokat dhiraha pretya dhiraha amrutaha bhavanti. Once having owned up his Brahman nature or her Brahman nature in all beings, I understood Brahman Swami in me. Anna. What about outside? Anna? Mamiyar konju tagarar. Arey, Mamiyar also Brahman. Keep the body mind complex apart. Adilo eppume abada irukum. Adi thaniya pirichi Atman par. Adha bhuteshu vichityan. Brahman ona pannanum. Ella edathula Brahman paakanum. That is in this janma, while living. After leaving this body, what? Asmat lokat pretya. Having turned away from this body, go beyond. Giving up the deha. You can take in two ways. The jnani, he gives up the body after jnanam, that is videha mukti. While living, it is called jivan mukti. The jivan mukti and videha mukti. Ade jnani da. Alive irukkumbodhu jivan muktaha. Body vittitarana videha muktan. This is our interpretation. Asmat lokat pretyanna. What is another meaning? Ahankara mamakara drop pannuva. Asmat lokatana. And the pakkam sollitane po. You have to understand. Dusk in the pakkam. In the lokam irukkillaye ajnani is lokam. Ahankara, mamakara, bandha, attachment. My husband even did. My sister like that, my brother like this, all no. Asmat lokat pretya. Idella mithya. Ane paati. Ahankaram illamale, mamakaram illamale, patru illamale. He balancedly, in equanimity, continues the life. No one can disturb. As asmat lokat pretya appadi interpretation pandikalam. Ahankara mamakara are giving up dehabhimana, putra abhimana, putri abhimana, patni abhimana, pati abhimana, mata abhimana. Na putro, na putri, na bharto, na bharta. No one is there. From Paramarthika angle. Don't tell in your house all these things. Paramarthika drishtya. So that is the meaning. Dhiraha means the wise ones, jnana yogyaha. Those people who are eligible to get jnanam. The second chapter, Sthita Prajna, you have to remember. Prajahata yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan atmaneva atmana tushtaha. Sthita Prajnasya dochyate. That is dhiraha. Nanartham. Weak-minded people are unfit in ardham. Balahinena na labhyaha. Emotional love, compassion, kindness irukkalam. Emotional weakness irukkakoodadu. You have to grow out of it. Appadena gnaanikku emotions irukkaadanu solladungo. Gnaanikku emotions irukkum. Enna emotions irukkum? Ella positive, healthy emotions he enjoy. Love, compassion, kindness just flows from the jnani. He enjoys that love and affection, everything, but never depend emotionally on anything in this world. On whom he depends? Himself or herself. Na paratantraha swatantraha dhiraha. Amrutaha bhavanti, videha muktaha bhavanti. So dropping all three bodies. Sthula shariram, jnana vandachana, Sukshma Shariram also dropped. Karana Shariram also dropped. எப்படி ஹாட் பொட்டாட்டோ மாதிரி dropped. Intellectually understanding all these bodies are in me. I am not in the bodies. All the three bodies mayeva sakalam jatam paak porom andha upanishadhu kuda mai sarvam pratishthitam kaivalya upanishadhu mai sarvam layam yati. The space never cry. Pot comes and pot goes. The space never cry. What space declare? All pots are in me. இப்படி சொல்லணும். இதுதான் டிண்டிமா, வேதாந்த டிண்டிமா. நாம என்ன சொல்றோம்? உள்ள இருக்கு ஆத்மா, இருக்கு உள்ள. ஆத்மா உள்ள இல்லப்பா. ஆல் பாடிஸ் ஆர் இன் யூ. கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ் ஏக, ஒன். That consciousness, I am in me, all the bodies are there. So this is called Amritattvam. Amritattvam, Amritaha bhavanti, Videha muktaha bhavanti. So what you have to say? Na mrityur na shanka na me jati bhedaha pitanaiva menaiva mata na janma na bandhur na mitram gurunaiva shishyaha. அப்படி சொல்லணும். என்ன புரிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் ஓகே இப்பவே சொல்லி கிளாஸ் விடக்கூடாது. After understanding everything, intellectually you have to say. Not leaving the Guru, Shastra and all. Ajivitam Trayam Sevyam. Lifelong you have to remember Shastra, Guru, Ishvara. Intellectually, I am not related to anyone. No one is related to me. Nirvana Shaktamla Shankaracharya tells. Now the second chapter is over with this. The third and the fourth chapters, teaching is over. Really speaking, Kayanopanishad is over. But for Manda Madhyama Adhikari's sake, the Upanishad comes down. This is an abstract form of teaching. This is highly abstract form of teaching which cannot be comprehended. Very, very difficult. But this cannot be grasped by all people. For Manda Madhyama Adhikari's sake, Upanishad concretize the Nirgunam Brahma into Saguna Ishvara. Saguna Ishvara story part comes. Whatever we have studied until now, second chapter, is Nirguna Brahma Jnanam. Ade Nirguna Brahma now concretized means easy way to understand. The story part comes here. Just like Samudra Mathanam, Manmadha disturbing the Lord Shiva, these are all highly picturized, concrete concepts. How to conquer the Kama, they picturized Manmadha and Lord Shiva. Manmadha represents the Kama. You have to conquer the Kama. How to conquer the Kama? What is Kama? What is desire? Alaha pictureize panni Manmadha story have brought out. How Lord Shiva destroys Manmadha and Lord Shiva win over that Kama and he is the master of all sense organs. இப்படியெல்ல சொன்ன master of the sense organs ன்னு புரியாதுன்னு சொல்லி the story part introduced. Similarly, Samudra Madhanam introduced. Similarly, all stories, every story is the picturized form, is concretized form for the sake of Manda Madhyama Adhikaris. So for the Karuna Veda Mata, Shruti Mata, out of compassion, the Uma Devi, Vidya Devi comes down to teach for those people also. If they are lacking any qualifications, how to qualify them. And that story part, third chapter, totally the ahankara, vanity, pride, how it obstructs. Adukapram, what are the sadhanas in the fourth chapter? It talks about very important portion that also we will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।